Good day to all you beautiful people. We find ourselves again with another big lunation. Happy Libra season, first and foremost, I should say. And happy birthday to all my beautiful Libras. That's one thing. Like, Libra is going to come with the beauty, it's going to come with the aesthetic. Um, I have never met a Libra who is not aesthetically pleasing in some way or carries that aura, anyways. So that's not what is all to Libra, but just something I love to mention is just how beautiful things feel during this time, even for us in the Northern Hemisphere as we enter into fall, or we have entered into fall. And it's just, I'm just looking outside my window right now, and I am seeing the beautiful trees dancing in the wind and the beautiful colors that the leaves carry right now as they change, the reds, the oranges, the yellows. It's like so aesthetically pleasing that I don't know. I just want to look at beautiful things. So I hope that you are feeling beautiful, and that you are appreciating nature's beauty. For those in the southern hemisphere, this time is springtime. So as the flowers blossom, uh, love is in the air. Right? I feel it. Libra is also the sign of love for sure. It is one of Venus's homes. So we have Taurus and Libra. Those are the two homes of Venus. So during this time, it's just like you are loving the aesthetic and the beauty of things, but also it just feels like a time to fall in love. And I think it's really appropriate for this to be like cuffing season, um, because here we are in the sign of love during this time. It is just, I just feel like romanticizing everything. And so, with this being a new moon, we have the sun and the moon in the same place, Libra. And this new moon will be occurring at 10 degrees of Libra. So, again, with the degrees I mentioned in the last video, if you do have planets that are at 10 degrees in your birth chart, this will be hitting you more in a certain way. Either they'll be communicating in a harmonious way together, harmony, that's another Libra word. Um, or they will also, if they are squaring each other, there's going to be a bit of tension there. Um, and if they're opposing each other, also there could be a lot of things you have to balance out. Balance, another Libra word. I need to chill. But yeah, all these Libra words: balance, harmony, love, aesthetic, beauty, also fair, like that fairness, right? That we might be feeling as you are finding that balance. It can also be a symbol of karma too, things balancing out for you. So, again, back to the new moon, drifting off. Libra is an air sign, so if you're feeling a little flighty, I always feel flighty, especially during a Libra moon. So with the sun and the moon there, it's just like, hoo, 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 hoo. Yeah, it can be really flighty for sure. But sun and moon, new moon. We also have a solar eclipse too. So the last video I did, the Pisces full moon during Virgo season, that one was a lunar eclipse. So the moon was more prominent for that one. And this one here, because the sun and the moon are in the same sign, this is a solar eclipse. So the sun is what's highlighted here. So we also have Mercury, the planet of communication and our thoughts, super close by in Libra as well. So we have Mercury communicating with really, really, really close with this lunation, with this solar eclipse. So it's important for us to vocalize how we feel. I think that is going to be a huge, huge thing for us during this time. So it's not going to be like, because, right, we might have like love or like justice on the mind, balancing things out, wanting harmony, right? This doesn't really feel like a time where you want to just be like aggravating things or like disrupting things. It's like looking for harmony and clarity and being able to, um, give love and receive love. That's also a big thing for Libra too. So during this time, if you got love on mind, that's perfectly normal. It's probably going to be what's happening. And this can, Libra is like the couples, right? I honestly, during Libra season, it does feel harder to be alone because we go from, I'm even gonna go back to Leo season, right? We have Leo season where you're like, like fiery, I'm passionate. Yeah, I want to be passionate with someone, but I could also be passionate by myself. And then that leads us into Virgo season, which is a whole lot of I can do bad all by myself. Like during Virgo season, usually we're more in hermit mode, focusing on ourselves. And when we are focusing on others, it's not necessarily like for a relationship kind of thing. But then Libra season hits, and for me, it's such a like, bam. Like it just Libra season always hits me because I go from being like, yeah, 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 7 p.m. fried, 95 degrees. I ain't got no nigga, and no nigga ain't got me. And then I head to Libra season, and I'm like, oh, alone, every night alone. Why am I alone? you know, Going to some sad sir shit. Um, it's a jump for me. So you might be feeling like that, like you going from Virgo season. It was like you had this, and then all of a sudden Libra season hits, and you're like, oh my god, um, I want somebody like right by my side, someone I can do stuff with, like, um, even like just like a partner in crime, right? It's just like during this time, often I find people don't want to do stuff by themselves, like including myself. Like I feel that energy, but like I said in the past video too, like each sign has corrective qualities to it. So, a huge, huge corrective quality of Libra um, that we learn is the fact that we are just, we need people. We really, really, really need people, right? We can't do this all by ourselves. We really can't. In this lifetime, this human experience, although it is important to go into hermit mode and to just like get to know yourself, we are not here just for self. The way we grow, our spirit, our soul, um, is to experience this human experience with other people and to learn from each other and to love each other genuinely and to develop and nurture and work on unconditional love. And I hope you feel that during this time. I had done like a little spread here on the energies to embrace, and I was just reminded that love is really all around us and it's available. I think right now we can be in our heads. Um, this, like I said, it's a great time for love right now. And if you do have that special somebody or that really great friend who you can hold close or whatever, that partner in crime, that's really great. But there's a lot of people who don't. And we can really get into our heads at times, right? And it's just like, oh no, just developing a mentality of lack, right? Four of Pentacles, where it's just like I don't have enough. I don't have that love. I'm not seeing it. The Five of Swords too, that mental conflict. And I also have the Two of Swords as well, more mental conflict. She has the blindfold on her like this because she can't see how this can get better. She can't see her Ten of Cups. And that Ten of Cups is the card where I'm just like, it's a reminder that we need to know and remember that love truly is all around us. And the more we can tap into that, the more we can see, and that blindfold can come off. The Two of Swords. And I have the Fool on the bottom there. Take a leap of faith, right? But we can't take a leap of faith if we have this blindfold on and we refuse to see, we refuse to do that mental work and actually do the work in order to see the Ten of Cups. And sometimes that work is intensive work, right? Or I find we get overwhelmed. Like when you can't see the love around you, you can't see that Ten of Cups, you're everything. The Ten of Cups is like family, love, like happy home, happy life, happy family. And that's a Ten of Cups. When we can't see that, it's usually because we are so much in our heads as to how can I possibly attain it, especially if it's something that you haven't had in your life, right? There's a privilege of even have had the experience of the Ten of Cups, but there's a lot of people who haven't had that Ten of Cups experience, and it's like, how can I even get that? And right now, during this, all this Libra energy, you could be in your head about it, but it is attainable. We just have to trust, and first change it within our minds that, okay, you know what, I am worthy of love, and love is accessible to me. I am love. Any of those things can be an affirmation for you. I am worthy of love. Love is accessible to me, and I am love. Those things, just repeating them in your head or out loud whenever those thoughts come up, that's like, okay, really, love ain't gonna really happen for me at all. No, it can definitely happen for you, and I pray that it will happen for you for sure. That you can get into that mind frame that it can happen for you, I should say, because love is available to us at all times. We just got to open our eyes and open our hearts to be able to receive it, right? We can't receive stuff that we're closed off to. Ooh, we got that Two of Swords, and your blindfolds. This ain't no kinky situation right here. You are not in the kicky situation because you got the wrong blindfold on. But anyways, I also just wanted to read out of our awesome book since it's a new moon. This is there's a bit more, but this is just a quote I wanted to quickly read from that she had added in here from Gary Goldschneider. It says, "As the most socially involved of all signs, Libra symbolizes the need of the mature human being to take their place in the world. Libra's symbol, the scales, emphasizes the need for balance in life. And that being said, may you find balance, may you find peace, may you find harmony, beauty, and love in all things during this time. Don't get in your head. Okay, let's take a deep breath together. And out. Another one. And out. Today we got time for 3. Let's do one more. And out. You are worthy of love.